Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signar, and we are live, and we got a good show for you today. I wanted to do a follow-up to our earlier show where we had lawyer Christopher Melcher join us. It was a fascinating video because I wasn't sure if Jada and Will could actually sue this Brother Bilaal character for defamation. Turns out Christopher realized during the interview, as Jada was talking, that she blew up their own case. Literally blew up her own case. We're going to talk about that said interview. I wanted to get a little bit more into it, but also we're going to watch the full interview over from Tasha K with Brother Bilaal. The format over here is awful. And we're going to offer our fair use commentary. We're going to start and stop it a lot, but we are going to go through this interview. Now, this is going to be part of the member only portion because it's long and we're going to have to do a lot of talking. I'm going to try to get through it if we can. But before we get to that, I want to tease, we are going to talk about today on the live. So I hope you guys will stick around and join us. I hope you got alerted. If you didn't get alerted, please let me know down below. We actually posted 3 videos today. This is our 4th, and YouTube only alerts the subscribers 3 times a day. It's a whole thing I'm always trying to navigate and how to get you guys alerted. We need to find some sort of off-platform option too, so you actually get notified when we're live. But if you didn't get notified, let me know, and apologies. We are here. Always got to check, I guess, frustratingly enough. But I tweet it as well usually. And Twitter is a good place to know we're live. So set your notifications there well. But if you haven't already, make sure you hit that bell so you get notified in the future. And hit that all notifications. That's key. And then while you're there, let's hit the like button and so forth. So leave your comments down below. All right. Well, here we are live. We're going to talk about this interview. Before we do, I want to reevaluate and talk about this interview that Jada did, where she basically just screwed herself. Whatever lawsuit Will Smith had, it's out the window. So if you all remember now, because Jada and Will keep talking about it, there was this accusation that Brother Bilaal, this character who was on a interview series with Tasha K here, said he walked in on Duane Martin's dressing room because he had the key and saw him murdering Will. They were just murdering each other. And implying that they had, manly relations intimately. And he was very quick to say that was nonsense. That wasn't true. Reps Will Smith came out and denied it. And then even Jada came forward and denied it. And it was interesting to see Jada so full force denying because it felt like Jada was really out there. I still believe thinking, no one's allowed to hate on my man like me. Only I can do that. Everybody else, get the heck out of here. It felt like she was putting this other guy in line saying, no. That's my role, not yours. That's my secret to tell someday if I choose to say it, Brother Bilaal. Step off. But anyway, all of them came forward. Jada came forward and said, I'm suing. We played that clip. You can see Christopher Melcher's breakdown legally on the clip before, so I hope you'll check out that video. But I just wanted to watch it again and just react myself because this clip just really did surprise me. This was a wild revelation of things that she revealed here. So here it is. Let's get to it.
In the No Soccer Mom chapter, right? You shoot down every rumor there's ever been about y'all. That y'all are swingers, that y'all were both gay and playing each other's bids, that y'all were sleeping with whomever you choose.
Yeah.
How does it feel in 2023 to still have those same rumors out about people you love, like Will and Duane?
I mean, it's such a softball thing because I guess he's saying, well, you denied it all, so I'm not going to ask you to deny it again. But do you actually believe it? Would be the real question, but here she is going to address it again.
That just came out too recently.
Yeah, and let me just say this. It's ridiculous, right? And
how do you know? Were you there?
And this is a person.
It's nonsense, but were you there? How do you say that?
Person that tried a shakedown, a money shakedown that didn't work. We're going to take legal action.
Now you're not going to be able to, I don't think.
Because it's one thing to have your opinion about somebody versus just making up salacious, malicious stories. Mm-hmm. So that's actionable. So we're going to roll with that. But
that's what they're going to roll with.
Say, leave it alone. Don't go no further.
Yeah. No. Nobody said anything. It's, so for me, unfortunately, it's part of it. You know what I mean?
How many times is she going to say, you know what I mean? I don't know what you mean. I don't, Jada. I never know what you mean because you change your what you mean to flute your fancy. It never makes any damn sense what you mean. So no, I don't know what you mean. You know what she means though, guys? Do you guys know what she means?
It's not true. we gonna take care of it, and that's that.
How does
So
It's not true. We gonna take care of it. We gonna take care of it. Oh, let's see how she takes care of it.
there was a money shakedown prior?
Oh yeah, it was a money
Oh, he
shake.
tried to extort you before? Like,
Well,
Well, I love that he asked that because it was like, well, what is this? Charlamagne's like, was there a shakedown before? Oh, what's that? What kind of shakedown was it? Ooh, I want to hear more about this shakedown. You ready to hear about the shakedown?
it's based around this person's idea that they in some way were doing business around Will's book, and that they spent money or what have you, and that they needed to be compensated. So he already tried to do this money shakedown. Will was willing to give him a certain amount or what have you, and he didn't take it. So this whole situation is based on that.
give him a certain amount. Why, though? Just
Well, because of some business that they had, and I don't know the complete details about it, but that's about to come out because, like I told you, about to take legal action.
Right.
Does that make any sense? Because of the business dealing they had. There was a shakedown because there was a business and a disagreement how much money was made. Is that a shakedown or what? Will offered to pay him something.
You should.
Yeah, no, we are for sure.
I was asking how's Will dealing with it, you know, with
Again, it's important to hear what she said there. She's like, yeah, there was a shakedown, and then when pressed, well, there was a business deal that went wrong, and they couldn't agree on what to pay, and so, but yeah, it was a shakedown, and we're going to sue him. What does that mean? And then you admit that Will tried to pay him, and he didn't want the money. So Will's admitting he offered him something, so therefore he was actually due something. Why would you offer him money if he wasn't due anything? What was he due for? Why would Will accept the answer of, well, yeah, you had something to do with my book and business dealings with my book? It doesn't make any damn sense. She shouldn't have said anything, but she can't help herself. She can't stop. She can't stop. Now she makes it even worse, guys. Here it is.
Oh,
How did Will react?
His
it
reps
off.
released a statement.
Will.
Now, this goes against what his rep said. All Jada should have said was, yeah, I'm not going to get into that. We're in a legal battle. Will, no comment from Will. But as I said, it's not true. That's all she had to do to do this properly, to actually be the right partner in this and ensure you got give the opponent any legal issues.
Here's the one good thing about Will. Will's always going to find the funny.
I figured that.
Yeah, he's always going to find.
You know what's so funny? That's only the one thing you got?
Will. Here's the one good thing about Will.
The one good thing about Will is he's funny, guys. He's funny. I can deal with him. So much crap I don't want about Will, but he's funny. That's the one thing about him.
Will's always going to find the funny.
I figured that.
Yeah, he's always going to find the funny. You know what I'm saying? And so
Y'all laughed at the murder, kill part?
yeah. You have to because it's absolutely ridiculous.
So again, as Christopher echoes, and I implore you to go watch his legal breakdown, this isn't good for a defamatory lawsuit. If you're saying it's funny, it's ridiculous, why would anyone believe it? This is a death nail to your argument.
You know what I'm saying? And so all you have is you just got to laugh about it, you know? And it's unfortunate because
Did he ask you, like, do I look like I give off bottom energy?
She's like, yeah.
it's like, do you believe this shit? You know, but we just laughed about it.
Therefore, it wasn't really that defamatory. It didn't really faze us, and no one really believed it. So therefore, nothing really we can sue for because there's not really any damages because it's so ridiculous. What are you doing, Jada? What are you doing? But that begs the question. We can sit here and talk Jada all day, but I'd rather watch a little bit more of this. What is actually said in this piece? Is there anything defamatory? We are going to stop, and watch this one with all you guys that are here as members. Welcome. Let's do this together, shall we? If you haven't already become a member, what are you waiting for? Here's the reality. Hit the join. You pick a level. You pick a level there. You join. You become a Planeteer. Let's get some Planeteers today. What? There it is. Let's get some Planeteers today because Tasha put this behind a paywall. But even before the thing begins, it says fair use. We're going to do the fair use because this has now become news. And we're going to do this as a legal commentary, news, reaction, temporary, start, stop, offering our 2 cents on what this is saying, because is this guy telling the truth? Will Smith's now threatened lawsuits. This has become public global news. So if you want to watch at least a section of this, I think we'll see how long it is. This player sucks over there, but we're going to see what we can do. So join us over there in the members only portion. If you're watching live right now, well, you lucked in. You get to watch with us right now. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. And if you haven't done this, you can't afford to join, understood. At least hit that subscribe button for us and make sure you get that bell for all alerts so you get the notifications. Hit the like and leave a comment. And yes, I know some of you didn't get notified today. Apologies. Blame YouTube. They only let me tell you 3 times. We had 3 videos today. This is the 4th. It clearly doesn't tell you. So now I know that really does affect the viewership. And it's frustrating, a little behind the scenes of YouTube, when you don't get that initial surge of views from our audience because they're not notified. YouTube's algorithm thinks the video is underperforming and not a good video, so they don't share it. It's just the bane of my existence of me constantly trying to remember, are we allowed to upload? Will it be notified? So we're working on other methods. Please stay tuned. I'm so grateful for all you guys who still try to find us no matter what. Thank you guys so much for supporting. We got so much more in store for you here on Popcorn Planet.